TV shows and binge watching. It's not something I indulge in very often. I don't really watch many TV shows, to be completely honest. However, today is one of those rare days where I've actually found myself catching up on a show, Alice in Borderlands, that I didn't expect myself to watch, and didn't expect myself to watch it in the way that I did. It's been a very long time since I binge watched a show. And when I mean binge watched, I mean I watched the whole fucking series back to back like it was one big fucking movie. Do I regret it? No, because there's pros and cons to doing that. However, I find it really interesting, like the effect that I feel like it's had on my psyche. Because shit's draining. It's draining. And due to my lack of routine during this holiday period, I'm actually recording this before going to the gym on the day that it's going to get posted. Whereas the images or the footage will be from yesterday's session. Don't worry yourself about it. And fucking hell, I feel drained. I feel exhausted. I feel like I've been to the gym, done my entire day, and then watched the show. It's crazy. I find it insane, the effect that doing fuck all has on you, and the effect that being lazy and doing shit that like you essentially know you shouldn't do has on you. I find it really interesting, and it's one of those codes that I feel like if a lot more people were aware of it, especially people that are caught in a loop of ill habits that don't serve them, and just indulge in these dopamigenic, I can't remember the term. There's a term for indulging in such activities that are incredibly dopamine inducing, yet don't serve you, and just drain the fuck out of you. Because after that experience, like the idea of working hard at the gym is now, you know what I mean? It's now a bit, do I really want to go and work hard at the gym, endure some pain, endure some discomfort? Nah, not really. I like the idea of just getting back on my sofa and just fucking doing fuck all, which is not what I'm gonna do. It's not what I want to do, but I feel like doing it, which is horrible. And after shaking it off, so to speak, with a 45-minute walk with the dog, I couldn't even enjoy my walk like I usually do. Usually walks are blissful, peaceful, but it just left me in like a zombie-like state, which I find really interesting, and it kind of makes me wonder, like, are people that do that on a regular basis constantly walking around in such a state? Because if so, like, it's kind of scary to me, because it's not a nice state to be in. Like, controlling your thoughts becomes difficult, and you just feel like you lack substance almost, because all you've been doing is consuming a world that is created by somebody else, that you have had to put no work and sacrifice absolutely nothing to enjoy. It's weird, man. Really, really, really strange conundrum. Really, really strange. However, this workout, the workout that you'll be seeing, was a very short one. It was nice. I enjoyed it. I feel like I connected with the sumo deadlift differently to I ever have before. I felt like my form from the side angle, because funnily enough, I had a mirror to the side, which was actually really insightful. It felt good. It felt interesting. And the more strict my form is with regards to keeping my chest upright and imagining that there's a glass wall in front of me, the harder it is to lift any substantial weight, which demonstrates a weakness in certain areas, key areas being my adductors and my glutes, which is why I feel myself really gravitating towards the exercise and really enjoying the exercise, because I can actively feel it ironing out my weaknesses, which is interesting. And today, even though I've had a lazy day, I haven't had any hip issues, seeing as yesterday's workout directly attacked those issues. And I find that whenever I do things like that directly attack my issues, from both a range of motion and strength standpoint, the sumo deadlift allowed me to do both at the same time. I always find that it irons out my issues for a short period of time. And yesterday, I didn't get any footage of it, but I messed around on the squat rack a little bit with my wedges. And usually that flares up my hip. And yesterday, my hip was flared up and wasn't happy with what I had done. However, today, even though I have abused my body by doing fuck all, my hip feels good and it feels all right. So I'm interested to see how it feels going into today's workout. But yeah, again, if you've been enduring these slightly different, less focused videos, in this small period of videos, I appreciate you a lot. Thank you very much, and thanks for joining me on this journey. I'll see you tomorrow.